what's up, everyone? Carl Williams here with Williams' Mind and Muscle Mechanics. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I want to take a quick minute today, talk about the importance of sleep on your strength. You know what I mean? The role sleep plays on your strength, because there's the obvious roles that sleep plays when it comes to working out. Which if you don't get a good night's sleep and you're all groggy and obviously it's going to be hard to find the motivation to go to the gym. So obviously that's going to set you back for sure. But there's ways around that. They got pre-workout, you got energy drinks, coffee, whatever. A little bit of caffeine sometimes goes a long way when it comes to getting past a little bit of mental grogginess. But it's not really recommended. But sometimes every now and then not so bad. Just getting past doing what you got to do to get past the roadblocks, right? So, but then then there's obviously the other obvious one is like your recovery, right? Like when your muscles, when you go and you work out and you get all those micro tears in your muscles. Well, it's when you sleep, right? That your body heals those micro tears, and that's when you grow, right? You grow while you sleep. But like the one that's not so obvious is like let's say your muscles are well rested. You know what I mean? You've had a good couple of rest days. So your muscles are good to go. And you decide, I'm good to go back to the gym tomorrow. And let's say that night you get a pretty crappy night's sleep. Well, even if you take pre-workout and stuff to get past the mental grogginess and stuff like that, that lack of sleep is definitely still going to play a role on how much strength you're going to be able to exert during that workout. And I'm going to use a car analogy to explain it, because I find it's an easy little way to explain it, and it's going to help put it into perspective. Like basically, your muscles are your engine, right? Your horsepower, okay? Your sleep, okay? We're gonna call that your alternator, right? That's what recharges your battery. And then your nervous system, that's your battery, okay? And in order for your muscles to work properly, your nervous system needs to be able to give it those neuro impulses to fire off, right? Because your muscles are not gonna fire off and contract as efficiently if your nervous system is sort of lacking on any given day. So basically, like I said, your sleep is like your alternator, right? Your sleep is what recharges your nervous system, basically. So yeah, like I said, you can be perfectly well rested, muscle wise, right? Like you're not sore or anything like that. Like I said, you had a good couple of rest days, but then you have a really crappy night's sleep the night before, and you take the pre-workout to get past the mental fog. You're like, all right, I'm good to go. My muscles feel good. I'm all jazzed up on caffeine. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. And then all of a sudden you find that you're not as strong as you should be, right? And then people start worrying about that. They're like, what's going on? Like, how come I'm getting weaker? It's like, you're not getting weaker. That crappy night's sleep is 100% affecting you, because basically, like, you didn't get a good enough night's sleep. Your alternator, your sleep didn't charge up your battery. Your nervous system didn't charge it up enough. So now you're basically, your cold crank wattage is not where it needs to be, right? So like your muscles simply cannot fire off as strong as they would if you would have got a good night's sleep. So like sleep not only affects you mentally, but it 100% affects you physically, because like I said, in order for your muscles to fire off properly, they need those signals from your nervous system, and your nervous system charges up while you sleep. So yeah, obviously I'm not saying this either. This isn't supposed to be I'm not criticizing anybody either. This isn't what the whole point of the video is. But basically, it's more or less to try to re-encourage you if you did have a crappy night's sleep and you find it did affect your strength. You know what I mean? It's 100%. You're not getting weaker. There's nothing wrong with your training. It's simply the fact that that night's sleep is 100% going to affect the amount of strength you're able to exert, and there's not really going to be any way around it. You know what I mean? Like that pre-workout or that energy drink, or it's going to give you the motivation you need to go to the gym, but it's not going to give you neurological energy, okay? It's going to restore mental alertness, but like as far as neurological energy, it's not going to do that. So basically, I'm just saying, don't get discouraged if you miss a couple of hours of sleep the night before and you're weaker in the gym. That's 100% normal, right? It's you can 100% chalk it up to that crappy night's sleep. You know what I mean? So just get back on the train and keep going down the track, you know what I mean? And you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Might be a little bit obvious to some, but not so obvious to others. Most people just, like I said, they just sort of chalk up sleep to mental awareness or mental alertness, right? And basically like motivation, right? They think if you get a crappy night's sleep, it's just going to affect your motivation and it's going to affect your alertness. But no, it will 100% affect your strength as well, big time. So yeah. Like I said, if you just stay on the train, stay on the track, keep going, keep kicking ass. If you like my videos, like and subscribe, and yeah, have a good day, everyone.